Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 8. It is a little bit of an overcast Tuesday here in Sydney, and this is vlog number 8. So the vlog that I recorded about the education system struck a little bit of a chord. So I thought it would be yet another segue to talk about another topic that I know might struck a little bit of a chord, struck a chord, which might strike a chord, a little bit of a chord for some people, and that is the whole idea of about Daddy's trying to vlog. It's a little bit loud. It's about how we reward kids. Now, this whole notion and idea that every single kid has to get an award and every single kid has to get a certificate and a badge, I think is ludicrous. The whole idea of giving out awards for every single kid is just absolutely ridiculous. It's starting to rain. So I was at an awards ceremony not too long ago where I was handing out some awards for high achievers, which is great. We should be rewarding high achievers. We should be rewarding students that do particularly well academically. However, this whole notion of giving out ribbons and awards and certificates for, best efforts and, most consistent effort, I kid you not, about 180 awards must have gone out for every subject under the sun about consistent effort, and just awards that I don't even know what the name was about. First place, second place, third place I can get, but this whole notion of giving kids an award just so they don't feel left out, so they don't have to if we get scared that we're going to hurt kids' feelings is just a joke. I fear that we're setting up kids for for a little bit of failure later on in life, and probably to be let down just a little bit because they think that the world's going to reward them in such a way when the world just doesn't care as you get older. If you're not first or second in the world, in any way that you define success, and I'm not talking monetary, I'm not talking, this materialistic, I'm talking about just getting ahead in life. And if every single kid feels like they're owed some sort of an award because if they put in an effort and they're just expecting to get a ribbon, it's a joke. It's not going to set our kids up for any level of success in whatever way they define that is moving on in life. So it's okay if you come last and you don't get a ribbon and you don't get acknowledged for it. Kids need to try harder, put in the effort and rerun the race next time and do a bit better. And I know there's going to be kids that might not have the skills in order to run the race, and they're inherently not going to be able to come first, and that's okay too. It's okay to accept any shortcomings and shortfalls that we have, but focus on the strengths that we have instead. So one kid might not be good enough to run a race and come first, but he might sure as hell be good at playing the violin, for example. In school I couldn't run races and come first, so for me it wasn't about getting a ribbon at the end of the day. It was about the personal accomplishment that I had of running the race and finishing it. I'd love to sing, I'd love to be able to dance. I could not do either of those if my life depended on it. Being told that I'm good at it by giving an award and a certificate for putting the effort, it just doesn't add value. And the whole idea of maybe cottonwooling our kids and making them feel like it's okay and that they've done a great job, I think it just wraps our kids up in bubble wrap. It's okay for kids to realise that they've lost sometimes, that they haven't quite come first. And I know for a lot of parents out there, this is going to be hard to hear, and they're going to feel, but my little kids, how they feel and nurtured. Believe me, I love my kids, and I want them to have absolutely everything in life and do the best that they can in whatever it is and be truly, truly happy. But with that will come some shortcomings, some letdowns, and some times where they're not going to be able to, to win every single time, and that's okay, as long as they're happy in life and healthy and do the best that they can. That's great. But don't touch it, Bubba. Don't touch it. It's going to be okay. But there definitely won't be any cotton wool. There definitely won't be any bubble wrapping. And if they come last, well, they're just going to have to run faster next time. It's just the way it is. Because as they grow up and as they age and as they get into the real world, please stop touching the camera, Dave. As they grow up and go into the real world, there isn't going to be any trophies for 4th, 5th, 6th place or ribbons for those places either. Sometimes you're just not going to come first. And that's the way it is. So That's my opinion, and if you don't agree with it, I'd love to hear about it. That's cool as well, because I know a few people probably won't. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate episode 8. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to know.